A very good morning to all of you. So today we are going to start a new chapter, that is redox reaction. So firstly, what is a redox reaction? So a reaction in which oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously in a particular reaction. Okay. So the name itself suggests that is redox. Okay. So RED for reduction and OX for oxidation. Okay. So the name itself suggests that reduction and oxidation take place simultaneously in a same reaction. Okay. So firstly, we should know what is reduction and what is oxidation. So we have already learned in our 10th class that oxidation is the addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Okay. Similarly, reduction is the addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. Okay. So this is the only definition which we have learned. Okay. But there are some other complex definitions also of oxidation and reduction. So here we will discuss that one also. So firstly, what is oxidation? Okay. What is oxidation? Okay. So oxidation is the addition of, firstly A part, the addition of addition of oxygen. Okay. So this is the first definition of oxidation, addition of oxygen. Okay. Now the example is for example, if we have Mg plus O2, so I am adding oxygen to magnesium, then we will get MgO. Okay. Balance this equation. So this is a oxidation reaction. Okay. Similarly, if we have combustion reaction, methane plus oxygen gives CO2 plus water. Now this is also an oxidation reaction. This is also an oxidation reaction. Okay. So the first definition is the addition of oxygen. Okay. Now the second is addition of electronegative element. Addition of electronegative element. Okay. So the second definition is addition of electronegative element. Okay. For example, if we have, so these are the two examples of addition of oxygen. Second, addition of electronegative element. The first example is Mg plus. For example, we are adding F2. Now, fluorine is is the most electronegative element in the periodic table. So, if we had this, then this reaction is known as the oxidation reaction. Okay. So, I will tell you why it is oxidation in the next type of definitions. Okay. This is the classical form of definition. Then we will move on to the electronic forms. Okay. Based on the electrons. Okay. Now the actual reason is that here the oxidation number of magnesium is 0, and here we have the oxidation number as +2. So if we are moving from 0 to +2, okay, on a number line, then it is oxidation, because here the magnesium is losing 2 electrons. Okay. So we will discuss that one also in the next definitions. Okay. So these are the first two definitions. Now third definition is removal of hydrogen. Okay. The third definition is the removal of hydrogen. Okay. And the fourth is the removal of electropositive element. Okay. So removal of electropositive element. So there are a lot of examples of addition of electronegative element. For example, we have Na plus Cl is also an example. Na plus Cl. So here this is the best and simplest example of oxidation, that here Na plus Cl we are adding electronegative element. So here we will get NaCl. So this is also an oxidation reaction. Okay. Now the third definition is CPA. The third definition is removal of hydrogen. So removal of hydrogen is also considered to be as oxidation. Now what is the example? So for example, if we have a compound having hydrogen, for example, if we have hydrogen cyanide, hydrogen sulfide gas, H2S gas, and we are adding O2, then this hydrogen will leave and we will get this product. Now balance this equation, 2 over here, and this is the balanced equation. Okay, so what is happening in this equation? Here this hydrogen will leave. Okay, this hydrogen will leave. This is removing from this compound. So that is why here H2S get converted into S, and this is the oxidation. Okay, because on going from H2S to S, the hydrogen removal of hydrogen takes place. Okay, so that is why it is also considered to be as oxidation reaction. Okay, now the fourth one is quite complex, that is removal of electropositive element. Okay, removal of electropositive element, and this is quite complex and tough also. Removal of electropositive element. Now this is also considered to be as oxidation, and the best example is it is a complex compound, that is K3FeCN6. Okay, so I always use this example in case of removal of electropositive element. Okay, I always give this example that potassium reaction of this compound with H2O2. Okay, now in this reaction, this potassium is the electropositive element, this will eliminate. Okay, this will remove, we will remove this element and we will get this is potassium ferrocyanide and this is potassium ferricyanide. Okay, this is ferri, this is ferro. Okay, so we will get this compound and and then we have KOH also there. Okay, so balance this equation. If we balance this equation, then this will be the balanced equation. Okay, so here we have 6 potassium and 6 potassium over here. Okay, so this is the balance equation. So what is happening in this equation? This K3 removal of potassium takes place. Okay, so potassium is an electropositive element, that is why the removal of potassium takes place. These two are the complex compounds. We will discuss the complex compound in the next class. In the 12th class, there is a chapter coordination compounds. So these are the complex compounds, and this name is potassium ferricyanide and potassium ferrocyanide. Okay, so here we have iron in +3 state, and here we have iron in I think +4 state, +3 or +4 state. Okay, so these are the two main examples. Okay, so next is okay, wait a minute. So here we have 4, I think K4 FeCN6, and the oxygen state is +2, and here we have K3. Now this is the correct. Okay, so here we have, because iron exists in +2 and +3 state only. Okay, because here how it has +3 state, because 3 from potassium and 6 from cyanide. Okay, so cyanide -6, and let us assume that the oxidation state of iron is X, and here the oxidation state of potassium is +1 into 3, and we will get equal to 0, so X comes out to be +3. And in case of this, 4 plus 4 plus X minus 6 is equal to 0, and we will get X, the value of X as +2. Okay, so we will discuss how to calculate the oxidation number also. After the basic things, we will discuss, we will learn we will learn how to calculate the oxidation number of each and every element in a compound. Okay, we will learn all the. Firstly, we have to do some rules. Okay, तो हमें कुछ rule भी करने पड़ेंगे. Okay, so this is the first example. So there are many examples related to the removal of electropositive element. So this is the simplest example. Okay, I will also give few examples more. For example, if we have potassium iodide, okay, so potassium iodide react with water plus ozone to give I2 plus KOH plus O2. Okay. So now balance this equation. Now this is the balanced equation. Now in this equation also Ki gets changes into I2. Okay, so Ki जो है वो I2 में change हो रहा है. Removal of potassium takes place. So that is why this reaction is also known as oxidation reaction. Okay, so these are the classical definition of oxidation. The first is addition of oxygen. Second is addition of electronegative element. Third is removal of hydrogen, and the fourth is removal of electropositive element. Okay, so let us move on to reduction. What is reduction? So reduction is simply the addition of hydrogen. Reduction. Okay, so the first definition is addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen. Okay, so addition of hydrogen. If addition of hydrogen takes place, then we call it as reduction. Okay, for example, if we have copper oxide, cupric oxide, and we are reacting it with hydrogen, then we will get copper plus H2O. This is reduction. Reduction takes place. Okay, because we are adding H2, or we can also take this example in case of removal of oxygen, because this copper oxide gets converted into copper and removal of oxygen takes place. So we will get we'll take this example in case of removal of oxygen. Okay, so okay, so for example, if we have some other example like addition of hydrogen to oxygen, then this is also an example of addition of hydrogen. Okay, so there are a lot of examples related to the addition of hydrogen. Okay, next is addition of electropositive element. Okay, so the addition of electropositive element. Okay, so this is also an example of reduction. Okay, so for example, if we have HgCl2 plus we are adding FeCl or we are adding SnCl2, okay, tin, then we will get here we have Hg, then we will get Hg2Cl2 plus SnCl4. Now in this reaction, this cuprous, this is known as cupric, because cupric means mercury, because here we have mercury, Hg is mercury, and mercury is in its higher oxidation state as +2, and here we have +1 state. Okay, so don't worry, we will discuss the how to calculate the oxidation number or oxidation state, okay, in the next classes. So here we have mercury in the +2 state, and here we have mercury in +1 state, and now HgCl2 gets converted into Hg2Cl2. So addition of one Hg takes place. Hg is an electropositive element, so that is why this reaction is addition of electropositive element, and it is taken to be as reduction. Okay, so this is the second definition, addition of electropositive element. Now the third is third is the removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen. Okay. So now in removal of oxygen we have this example that like copper oxide plus H2 gives copper plus H2O. So here CuO gets converted into copper, removal of oxygen takes place. Okay, so that is why this reaction is known as reduction. Okay, this reaction is known as reduction. Okay, next we have removal of electronegative element. Okay, removal of electronegative element. Okay, removal of electronegative element. Now what are the examples? For example, if we have FeCl3, that is ferric chloride, and we are reacting it with H2, then we will get FeCl2 plus HCl. Okay, so take twice over here in order to balance the equation. So here FeCl3 gets converted to FeCl2, so one Cl gets removed. Okay, so Cl is an electronegative element, so that is why this is considered to be as reduction. Okay, this is considered to be as reduction, the removal of electronegative element. So these are the main four definition of reduction. The first is addition of hydrogen, second is addition of electropositive element, the third is the removal of oxygen, and the fourth one is the removal of electronegative element. Okay, so now these are the classical definition. Now on the basis of electron, okay, on the basis of electron, what are the definitions of oxidation and reduction? So the best definition is actually on the basis of electrons only. So oxidation is the loss of electron. Oxidation is loss of electrons, and reduction is the addition of electrons. Simple as that. Okay, or gaining of electrons. Okay, so oxidation is the loss of electron and reduction is the addition of electron. Okay, for example, if we have sodium, so sodium lose one electron to form sodium plus 1 plus electron. Now here removal of electron takes place or loss of electron takes place, that is why this reaction is known as oxidation. And if we have chlorine accept one electron to gets converted into Cl negative, Cl minus 1, then this is considered to be as reduction. Okay, so the addition of electrons, or if a substance is accepting an electron, then it is considered to be as reduction. And then if any element is you can say is losing some electron, then it is considered to be as oxidation. Okay, so I am telling you a trick. Now I am telling you a trick in order to check whether reduction is taking place or oxidation is taking place. So firstly you must know how to calculate the oxidation number, which we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, then you can easily check whether oxidation takes place or reduction takes place with the help of the number line. Okay, so this is the number line, and here we have 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, and so on. Similarly, here we have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. So if on going from left to right, if we are going from left to right, then oxidation takes place. This represents the oxidation. For example, if the oxidation state changes from -1 to +2, then what is happening? Oxidation. Okay. Similarly, on going from right to left, reduction takes place. Okay, reduction takes place. For example, if the oxidation state is changing from 0 to -1, then what is happening? Reduction. Okay, if the oxidation state changes from +2 to +1, okay, oxidation state changes from +2 to +1, then reduction take place. Okay, if the oxidation state changes from -3 to -2, then what is happening? तो फिर हमारे पास ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है. ओके, सिमिलरली इफ द ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट चेंजेस फ्रॉम -1 to +1, then also oxidation takes place. So if we are going from left to right, then oxidation takes place, and if we are going from right to left, then always there is reduction takes place. Okay, so I think this much is quite enough for this particular lecture, and we will discuss the how to calculate the oxidation state, oxidation number. So before moving on to oxidation number, we have to do some rules in order to calculate the oxidation number, and we will also discuss some terms like we have oxidant, reductant. Okay, so I hope you found this lecture very helpful, and thank you so much for watching the lecture.